So today is the start of National Addictions Awareness Week, and we met because we were part of a walk for sobriety that started at the band office and ended up at the Lac La Ronge Indian Band's Urban Reserve downtown.
Even if you ever thought of just quitting drinking or quitting drugs, come out and it's a start. Somewhere it's a starting point, and we thought this walk would be the starting point for us. So with that, I'm going to invite a few people just to thank the people that are here, because it is awesome that people showed up. And we can take your mess off some of you. Got the 6 speakers from the person that's speaking. So I really appreciate it. You guys give yourselves a pat on the back, and this is a start. I really want to thank everybody that's here.
The event took place on a cold -19 winter day and was attended by roughly 11 people, well under the 20 allowed by the current COVID guidelines. November's walk is the second sobriety walk that the group has put on in 6 months and draws near the closing of the first year of Met of the North in January. Chris Morasti would like to thank Josh Hallett and Brent Nickel for lining up the RCMP escort through town. When asked about why it is important to have a sober presence in the Tri communities season over season, organizer Chris Morasti said that drinking and drug use has become a, quote, social norm, and that every time you turn on your TV or open Facebook, it's in your face. Specifically, Chris Morasti said, why be a part of something small like an empty beer bottle when you can be a part of something much bigger, but not only for you, but for your family and something larger for the community? It's better to have the solidarity of friends than addiction.
Pinanas ko na kahit daw, and thank you to Chris for organizing this. I want to thank all of you for keeping our community safe with COVID-19 and the coronavirus. It's really fortunate here in La Ronge so far. So let's just keep our families safe. And I want to say thank you for the sober walk and raising awareness about staying sober. And it's about choice. The longer you're sober, the more you start to heal yourself, the easier it gets. I made a choice over 30 years ago to quit drinking and doing drugs, and that was one of the best decisions I made in my life, and it's made a huge difference for my family and also for the community, and for us to keep being good role models to our community members, and not to judge people if they're drinking. Everybody needs support. We all have different walks of life. We all have our struggles. And to know that none of us are perfect, and that's why we have the Wellness Treatment Recovery Center that's going to be open here in 18 months. So it's a 24-bed inpatient treatment center, so that's amazing. And without the community support, that wouldn't be there. So without the...
Thank you to the project team that has been working really hard. The membership from all our 6 communities of the Lac La Ronge Indian Band, First Nations Inuit Health Branch, the provincial government, and the Saskatchewan Health Authority. They've been a huge part of our project and seeing this project through. And I want to thank all the community members, from the youth to our elders, for providing input through many community consultations into our community vision here. We look forward to the new opportunities that our Wellness Treatment and Recovery Center will provide, and we also have the mini healing lodges that will be starting construction in our other 5 communities. That'll be the aftercare. So we're going to be working on that, because the aftercare, the treatment center is one part, but also the aftercare is important, and also making sure that we're all playing a role in whoever it is that comes into the center for healing. And then this is a community-driven major project, and the results of working together. And in approximately 18 months, We will have a beautiful facility here that will provide inpatient and outpatient care for youth and adults.
So with that, again, nto timitik, kinanaskumit now. Isipa piego nos kotagosik to each and every one of you here this evening. Mantuga soy the migo. Mantumi nagtasoy de tomi de gitawin no Laurence. You asked to go to a no Lac La Ronge Indian band. Kinanaskumit now. Hey.
Keep being sober, keep being great role models for your families. You know, it's Saturday, lots of graduations, and a lot of us are here sober, not hungover. So, you know, it's a choice. Keep that choice.
Thank you to Chris and Men of the North for the invite to come and join you in your walk. Bring awareness. So important because we've lost so many of our loved ones. Alcohol, drugs.
Thank you for taking time out of your lives to come and do something important today. If you're sober in this world we live in now, you're treated as different. And the drinkers claim normality. And we're a minority. And the drinkers tell us that they're the normal ones and we're weird. I want to remind you, being sober is the normal state of a human being. Being sober and clear-minded all the time is our normal state. That is our Aboriginal awareness seeping through. Anybody who tells me that they're in recovery, I tell them, no, you're not in recovery, you're normal. You're just being normal now. You found normality. That's all sobriety is. Just living a normal life. So don't let the drinkers and that society that has wine o'clock on Facebook, all of those other subtle messages that make us feel like we're less than. Don't listen to those. Look to your friends around you who are sober. Create a community. Start telling sobriety stories instead of those party stories. And if we tell enough stories, enough good stories about ourselves, people will see us and say, I want to walk like that. Look at those people walking, they're sober. They don't have a hangover. I want to walk, I want my path to look like that. And if you keep walking that sobriety path, and enough people see you, you will save lives. You will save lives just by walking. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to preach. You don't have to tell anybody anything. Just keep walking. Keep your head up and keep walking. And remember, you're the normal people. And again, I want to thank you, every one of you, for taking time out of your lives to come and do something important. And be happy that so many people came to walk with you. It's a beautiful day. Thank the Creator for this day. And thank the Creator for my life.
And I feel very humbled to be here. Thank you. You know, it is normal to be sober and drug-free. And we are having tremendous problems in our communities right now with crystal meth and alcohol and opioids and who knows what else, because we don't really know exactly what all the ingredients are and what they add up to, but we do know that they add up to serious trouble, tremendous human cost, without hesitation. Tragic. So, and that's what we are hoping to make a big change on. The thoughts that we have that help to produce our presence, if you will, our physiological presence in certain situations. So if we can change up our thoughts in a situation towards a more healthier way, which isn't the easiest thing to do, by the way, but pretty much everybody will go through it. And a part of it would be recognizing right in there that you have a different choice. You have choices on how to be that can be healthier.
For us here at the Men of the North, is we thank each and every one of you for coming out today in support of this great awareness. It is something that is needed in our community. It's something that we need to strive for and to create better awareness in our community, because there's been a lot of destruction over this past few days, over these past couple months. I know that everybody is, getting anxious and coming out of this isolation with COVID-19 and everything like that. Now with the liquor stores and the bars and all that opening up, it's creating a lot of concerns here in our community. But if we can continue this and walk in the sober path, I'm sure that we can make a big difference here in our community. Not for us, but for our young ones.